What if I told you that the biggest threat to Uber isn't coming from Silicon Valley, but from a Chinese company you've probably never heard of? With 500 million active users, Meituan processes more food deliveries in a single day than DoorDash handles in a week. After conquering China, Meituan is now expanding globally with a $1 billion investment in Brazil and rapid growth in Saudi Arabia. This isn't just another business story. It's a blueprint for how Chinese tech giants are rewriting the rules of global competition. In 2011, China saw a tough business battle. Over 5,000 group buying websites started across the country, all wanting the same customer. These sites offered daily deals like Groupon in America. Most closed within months. Meituan was one of these companies, started by Wang Xing in 2010. At first, it looked like another Groupon copy, with similar deals and website design. But its approach was different. The competition was so strong that people called it the Regiments War, named after a Chinese military campaign. Each day, sales teams visited restaurants and shops trying to get exclusive deals. Most founders had a simple plan. Copy Groupon and spend money on big discounts in cities like Beijing and Shanghai. They offered 50 to 70% off at popular places to get users fast. Wang Xing did things differently. While others fought in big cities, Meituan focused on smaller cities with millions of possible customers, but less competition. It cost less to get new users, and local businesses were more open to working together. Meituan built better business relationships. Other websites often delayed payments or made unfair deals. Meituan paid quickly and made clear contracts. Mr. Zheng, who owned a small restaurant in Hefei, found Meituan's weekly payments helped him plan his business better. This built trust and long-term partnership. While others hired large sales teams, Meituan created good systems. They tracked which deals worked best and focused on those. They measured everything and used data to make their choices. This worked well. Each month in 2011, hundreds of websites closed after using up their money on discounts and marketing without making profits. By early 2012, most competitors were gone. Of the 5,000 plus companies that started, only a few survived. Meituan was one of them, made stronger by the tough competition. 3 things helped Meituan survive: going to smaller markets instead of crowded cities, building good relationships with fair terms, and focusing on running well rather than spending too much money. Wang Xing later said, "In business, you must always expect strong competition. If you plan for an easy path, you will fail when hard times come." In China's tech world, Wang Xing was once called the Copycat King. People use this name because he made Chinese versions of Western platforms. But is this label fair? His story shows there's more to understand. Wang studied computer engineering at Tsinghua University, one of China's best schools. Later, he went to the United States to study at the University of Delaware, seeing the American tech scene when social media was just starting. His first big project showed how he worked. In 2005, he created Xiaone, a Facebook-like network for Chinese students that quickly got tens of thousands of users. He sold it for just $2 million, a choice he regretted when it became Rinrin, worth over $7 billion by 2011. His second project, Fanfu in 2007, was China's first Twitter-like platform but was shut down by the government during political troubles in 2009. These early problems taught Wang important lessons about China's internet market. "I learned that copying to China only works as a starting point," Wang said in an interview. "The real work starts after that. You need to rebuild almost everything to fit Chinese users and market conditions." This insight shaped how Wang built Meituan in 2010. While it started like Groupon, Wang made big changes from the beginning. He saw that Chinese customers cared more about price, used mobile phones more, and liked food deals more than American users. Meituan built strong ties with restaurants and local businesses, trained them to use digital tools, and created systems to help small businesses track results. His way of running the business was different from Silicon Valley companies too. While many focused on growth at any cost, Wang balanced more growth with being efficient. He tracked detailed information on customer costs and money made. This data-focused approach helped Meituan avoid spending too much cash, which destroyed many competitors. Wang described his business thinking as playing a long game, rather than looking for quick wins. This meant making choices that might reduce short-term profits, but would make the company stronger over many years. Meituan invested early in its own payment system and delivery network, expensive moves that later became big advantages. Most companies die, not because they lack vision, but because they lack patience. We're building something that'll last for decades, not just months, Wang told his team during a hard time in 2013. By 2015, Meituan had changed from a simple Groupon copy into something new. The company created technology for managing thousands of delivery drivers in real time, made systems predict restaurant popularity at different times, and built an experience designed for Chinese preferences. His early projects taught him that changing Western business models required understanding of local needs. He mixed the best parts of Silicon Valley approaches with Chinese business practices. While investors saw Meituan as a successful Groupon-type company, Wang had bigger plans that few people saw then. In the US and Europe, tech companies usually focused on doing one thing well. Facebook connected friends, Uber gave rides, Airbnb offered places to stay. Wang wanted to build what Chinese tech leaders call a super app, like a digital tool that combines many services users need daily. People in China use their phones for everything. A Meituan product manager said, "They don't want 20 different apps for 20 different services. They want one app that does it all." This led to Meituan's first big step beyond group buying in 2012, movie tickets. This surprised many analysts. The link wasn't clear at first, but Wang saw that users who bought restaurant deals also went to movies, creating a natural connection between services. The movie ticket feature grew fast, making it easy to check movie times, watch trailers, read reviews, and buy tickets, all in the same app people already used for restaurant deals. This brought millions of users, and soon Meituan was selling more movie tickets than any other platform in China. By 2013, the company grew again, adding hotel bookings and food delivery. These services shared something important. They were all local lifestyle services people used often. Each addition came naturally from user behavior. Someone finding a restaurant might need a ride there, or someone watching a movie might want dinner nearby after. Wang explained this plan with a simple goal: help people eat better, live better, by connecting them to local businesses and services. This goal guided all growth decisions. The service helped people enjoy daily life and connected them with local businesses. It fit into Meituan's system. The strength of this plan came from the network it created. Each new service brought new users, attracting more businesses, which then attracted even more users. The app learned from users and made suggestions. If you bought movie tickets for Friday night, it might suggest nearby restaurants for dinner before the show, creating a smooth experience from one service to the next. This created strong data benefits. Meituan learned what restaurants people liked, what movies they watched, where they stayed when traveling, and what activities they enjoyed. This helped them suggest better services and build stronger user loyalty. But even with this success, Wang Xing knew that building a true super app needed something more. To truly lead China's local services market, they needed a partner with matching strengths. This led to what would become the most important move in Meituan's history, a merger that would change the company forever. By 2015, Meituan had grown into a major force in China's tech world. But it wasn't alone. Another company called Dianping had become just as powerful. Dianping started in 2003, much earlier than Meituan, and worked a lot like Yelp in America. It let people rate restaurants and leave reviews. By 2015, it had information on more than 6 million businesses across China. The two companies fought intensely for market dominance. Both spent enormous amounts on discounts and special offers to attract users. This spending was spiraling out of control without generating profit. "We were spending about 2 yuan for every 1 yuan we made," a former Meituan manager later revealed, highlighting the unsustainable business model that demanded a strategic change. The competition escalated when China's tech giants entered the fray. Alibaba invested $1.25 billion in Meituan, while Tencent backed Dianping with hundreds of millions. A competition between startups quickly escalated into a battle between China's leading tech giants. Each company complemented the other's weaknesses, creating a perfect strategic partnership. Dianping brought extensive restaurant reviews accumulated over many years and a strong market presence in major affluent cities like Shanghai, Beijing, and Guangzhou. Meanwhile, Meituan offered superior food delivery capabilities through its robust network of drivers and a commanding position in smaller Chinese cities that were previously underserved by Dianping. Then came the surprise. On October 8, 2015, Meituan and Dianping announced their merger, shocking China's tech industry. The combined Meituan-Dianping was instantly valued at $15 billion, making it one of China's most valuable tech startups. Wang Xing from Meituan would serve as CEO, while Zhang Tao from Dianping became co-founder and senior executive. Both Tencent and Alibaba remained as investors, though Tencent held a larger stake. The merger created a comprehensive platform where users could search for restaurants, read reviews through Dianping's interface, and order food delivery via Meituan's system. A tech analyst explained, before the merger it was like having Yelp and DoorDash as separate apps. After the merger, those services combined, creating something much more powerful than either one alone. The strategic combination solved their cash-burning problem. Instead of competing against each other, they could focus on improving services and negotiating better terms with restaurants as the now dominant platform in many cities. The newly formed Meituan-Dianping immediately became China's fourth most valuable startup, behind only Xiaomi, Didi, and Lu.com. With over 200 million active users across more than 1,000 cities, the 2015 merger created a dominant O2O, online to offline platform. This union also strengthened their position against other competitors. In subsequent years, the company gradually simplified its brand back to Meituan, though the Dianping app continues as a separate service. By 2018, their combined growth enabled an IPO on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange, raising $4.2 billion. With its combined capabilities, Meituan positioned itself to move beyond connecting people with restaurants and local services, ready to become a true technology innovator in areas like artificial intelligence and autonomous delivery systems. Every day, Meituan handles more than 60 million delivery orders. This creates a huge challenge that old methods can't solve well. Think about coordinating millions of deliveries, thousands of restaurants, and millions of customers, all wanting their food to arrive quickly and hot. It's a math problem too complex for humans to solve alone. To manage this huge operation, Meituan built an intelligent real-time dispatch system, like a conductor leading a complex symphony. The system handles countless factors through machine learning to make the best decisions. It assigns delivery people to orders and plans routes by looking at traffic, distance, order size, and weather all at once. Our dispatch system can make 2.9 billion decisions per hour, a Meituan engineer said at a tech conference. It works at a scale and speed no human team could match. In 2023, Meituan improved its AI by buying Lightyear, a startup that works on machine learning and autonomous systems. This brought new talent and technology that sped up Meituan's self-driving delivery development. The company has tested self-driving delivery systems in many Chinese cities. Meituan's delivery robots now move through office buildings, shopping malls, and university campuses. These robots move around pedestrians, use elevators, and find delivery locations with great accuracy. Meituan's self-driving delivery goes beyond ground robots. The company uses delivery drones in several Chinese cities. These drones carry food and small packages directly to customers, flying over traffic jams and reaching places hard for human couriers to get to.
My KFC really came in the drone. Yo, China's different, yo. I got my KFC in the drone.
By the end of 2024, Meituan's drones had set up 53 delivery routes and completed over 450,000 customer deliveries. Their self-driving vehicles and robots had made nearly 5 million deliveries on the ground. The money side makes sense. While human courier deliveries cost Meituan about $4 per order, drone deliveries cost just 20 cents after the first technology investment, creating a service that's both better and cheaper. Meituan has developed its own AI language model, trained for local services and shopping. This AI system helps with everything from answering customer questions to suggesting restaurants. Food suggestions come from AI systems that know your past orders, time of day, weather, and local food trends. When you place an order, AI decides when restaurants should start cooking to make sure food is the right temperature when it arrives. The company's AI work goes beyond improving current services. Meituan is getting ready for a future where self-driving delivery becomes normal. They've filed over 30,000 patents, many related to self-driving delivery systems and artificial intelligence, as it grows internationally. While competitors like Uber Eats and DoorDash are just starting to test self-driving delivery, Meituan has years of real experience and millions of completed self-driving deliveries. In 2023, Meituan quietly made a move that showed its big plans for the world. The company started a new service called Keeta in Hong Kong. This wasn't just adding another city, it was the first step in a larger plan to compete with companies like Uber and DoorDash around the world. Hong Kong made sense as the first step outside mainland China. The city feels familiar but also different. It let Meituan test how its services would work in a more international setting. The company had to change its app, adjust how it worked with restaurants, and build a new team that understood the local market. We chose Hong Kong as our first international market because it's a bridge between China and the rest of the world, said a Meituan executive. It helps us learn important lessons before we expand to places that are even more different from our home market. After testing in Hong Kong, Meituan moved to Saudi Arabia. The Saudi food delivery market was growing fast, but wasn't as competitive as Europe or North America. It was perfect for testing Keeta's approach in a different culture. Keeta's launch in Saudi Arabia in early 2024 showed Meituan's commitment to global growth. The company removed delivery fees for most orders, offered huge discounts on first orders, and quickly built a network of delivery drivers across major Saudi cities. When Keeta arrived in Riyadh, I was skeptical, said Fahad, a local restaurant owner. But their commission structure allowed me to keep prices lower than with other apps, and my order volume doubled within weeks. This approach worked well. In just 4 months, Keeta got about 10% of Saudi Arabia's food delivery market, becoming the third largest delivery platform behind only Jahez and The Chefs, a big achievement for a new entrant. Keeta's business model is different from American delivery apps. While Uber Eats or DoorDash often charge 30 to 40% more than pickup prices through delivery fees, service fees, and higher menu prices, Keeta takes smaller commissions from restaurants, usually 10 to 15%, compared to the 25 to 30% American platforms charge. Keeta makes up for this by handling more orders and running its delivery network more efficiently, while collecting valuable data for other services. Meituan's membership program provides another advantage, called God Member internationally. It offers benefits across multiple services including food delivery discounts, hotel deals, and reduced fees for other services. Meituan invested $1 billion in Brazil's food delivery market in 2024, targeting the country's large population and growing middle class, competing with Uber in the region. The expansion shows Meituan is ready to compete in major markets where American tech companies already dominate. The company uses its technology advantage and efficient business model to disrupt markets controlled by Western companies. Meituan's AI system for matching drivers with orders outperformed many competitors, and its experience managing millions of drivers in China provides great operational knowledge. With a market value exceeding $100 billion and Tencent's backing, Meituan has plenty of resources to invest in new markets, even without immediate profit. With operations in Hong Kong, Saudi Arabia, and soon Brazil, Meituan is positioning itself as the first Chinese consumer tech company with true global reach in service businesses, competing directly with American giants like Uber.
创业是一个非常漫长的，要经历很多挫折、很多失败的过程。 再好的团队，再好的想法，一切看似都很顺利，但依然很大概率都失败。这是一个任何创业者都应该做好的心理准备。即使有很大概率失败，你都依然愿意去做，愿意为付出努力，这才是一个真正的激情。有这么一句话给所有的创业者：我不祝你们一帆风顺，我祝你们乘风破浪。